Hey everyone, thank you so much for listening to today's episode. I am going to be answering a question for Jennifer today. So, Jennifer, I hope you're listening. This one is for you. You recently left a question, and I just want to make sure that I address that. But before I do, I want to share with you that I have created a new pricing tier for the Real Estate TC membership community. So, in the link below the video, make sure that you check out that link and go to my website where you will find information on the community itself. So before, I just had one option that would give you immediate access to everything inside the membership. And that included everything: the masterclass, coaching calls, all of the forums, all of the resources and downloads. So it's an amazing value. And it's so amazing just to be able to click the link, decide what membership level you want to be at, and then within minutes, you have all the information you need at your fingertips to really succeed and get started on this new journey of becoming a real estate TC. However, I realized that not everyone wanted everything that I had to offer. So there are some of you out there who only wanted access to the masterclass. And so there is a tier now where you just have access to the masterclass, and that's it. And so it's at a lower level. And so I would love for you to just check out my website and click on the membership button for Real Estate TC community, and that's where you can read more about what you can, have access to, and also hear stories from people who I've worked with and what the TC community has done for them, and working with me directly through coaching through the community has done for them. So excited about that. I do my best to hear you. And sometimes, I may be offering something that is not what everyone wants, or maybe I need to change how I offer things. So I try to be very sensitive to that, because I create this content and the items that are paid items, because I really enjoy seeing you get results. I am all about results, because if the people who I work with don't get results after doing everything that they can to make this happen, using all of the courses in the masterclass, using my coaching, using the downloads, and community is so important, of just being around other people who understand what you're doing. If after all of that, no one is getting results, then I need to close down this channel right now. So luckily, that's not the case, but it's so important for me to just see lives being changed and seeing people believe in themselves. And a lot of time, I realize it's really about our mindset with most things. So I am so excited to just basically have two different options, because there are different learning styles. And some people, all they need is a course and they're good to go. And other people, they like to be able to have access to everything. And what I think is most important about the all access membership is really the direct coaching that you get from me. So we jump on coaching calls a couple times a month, and you get to ask me any and everything about what is going on in your business, or if you're trying to start. So if you're having an issue, we work through it. If you have a success story, we celebrate you. So it really is a wonderful way to connect with me, because I can't always answer all the emails that I receive or comments that may be left, like, for example, under a YouTube channel or something like that. So it's really important for you to be able to have that access to me through the coaching calls. So let's get into the question that I promised I would answer for Jennifer. So Jennifer was asking, how in the world was I able to basically learn how to read all of the different contracts before or when I first started my business? So I'm going to give you a little secret, and this is going to be very helpful for you. So if you've been listening to this channel, you know my story, that I did not have any prior real estate experience business-wise. So prior to starting my business, didn't have any experience professionally with real estate. And so it was important for me to not only make sure that I spent extra time while being trained by my clients, but also just kind of putting in some extra work on the side. And how I did that was you can Google, a purchase contract for your specific state. So let's say you live in Hawaii. You can Google residential purchase contract for, and then enter your state's name. And then you will get an example of what that looks like. And that is your opportunity to basically read through the document and just kind of become familiar with what it looks like. And that purchase contract is really the primary document of a home while it's in escrow. There are other documents that you and your client will use, and many times those documents are connected to the brokerage. Maybe there's some forms that the buyer or the seller needs to complete, or there could be addendums or counters to the original purchase contract. But you can start off by at least doing that little bit of reviewing by finding the residential purchase contract for your particular state. So that will help you maybe feel a little bit more confident, because I take it by your question that maybe like me, you don't have any prior real estate experience as you are thinking about this journey. So be comforted in knowing that it is all so doable. It is also, as Marie Forleo says, it's also figure outable, because if I can do it, you can do it. So yeah, find hope in that and make sure that you check that out. Read through a contract, a general contract, just to kind of become a little bit familiar with it. And then just know that you'll do the same thing once you have your first client, where you can then, of course, really become familiar with all of the contracts that particular realtor and their brokerage firm and the state requires for their transactions. So you can do it, trust me. But that was a wonderful question, and I definitely understand how you could think that, just saying, hey, I've never done this before. How do you even begin knowing how to read these contracts? And trust me, yeah, it's not something that is overwhelming. It will become a part of your business, and it's very doable. So thank you so much. I always love it when you all ask questions, because it lets me know what you're thinking and it lets me know what you're wondering about. So keep them coming. I love to hear from it. All right, everyone, that's it for this week. Make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you listen to podcasts, you can connect with me on iTunes as well. So I have a podcast called the Real Estate Transaction Coordinator Podcast. And that's where you can go and hear very quick educational episodes. And then I'm also going to be, in the very near future, I'm excited to be basically sharing coaching calls on the actual podcast, so you can hear what it's like to work with me directly. All right, everyone, I promise this time, because I said bye before and then I started talking again. So I mean it this time. That's it for this week. Have a wonderful day.